RamChandra Raghuveera, RamChandra Raghuveera, Raghuveera means Raghu dynasty. He is the hero of Raghu dynasty. And Krishna is the hero of Raghu dynasty. RamChandra Raghuveera. On the battlefield, he is very stable, very strong, very clear. He never runs away in the battlefield. RamChandra Raghunatha. He is the master of the Raghu dynasty. And he is also Jagannath. Jagannath means the Lord of the universe, or the master of the universe. Say Lord, say Krishna, say Jagannath. Who is Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? Who is Krishna? The same personality is Jagannath. RamChandra Mama Bandhu. He is the friend of the poor. We are all poor in one sense. What do we have really? Whatever we have is given by the world. It has really no value. All material things, all possessions, titles. It's a friend of all the poor, like us. And RamChandra is Daya Sindhu. He is the ocean of mercy. Even when he met Lord Ravan, Lord Ram met Ravan face to face. He's so much ocean of mercy. And even in the last moment before killing him, he says, Ravan, abhi bhi time hai. Surrender unto me, and I'll let you live. And so much egoistic he was. He thought, I'll never die. an ocean of mercy. And his appearance is coming up soon. And we all need mercy. And he gives mercy, no doubt, but according to our surrender. If we surrender with full heart, if we joyfully welcome him, if we joyfully sing his glories, then accordingly he surrenders. If we just chant, just another day, all long time. If you do it casually, then he will also casually just glance upon us. So it's actually not up to the Lord how much mercy he wants to give us. It's actually up to his devotees how much mercy he wants to acquire from the Lord. So when we sing alone, we only have ourselves, only our voice and 2 ears. So when we are in Satsanga, association of devotees, then we are hearing many, many mouths. From those many mouths, we are hearing all the sound vibration. So we must take advantage of that singing. RamChandra Raghuvira, RamChandra Ranadhira, RamChandra Raghuvira, RamChandra Ocean on this side, ocean on this side. Big waves. But they're going to तस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरुः श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं त्वं सजीवम् साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्ण चैतन्य देवं श्रीराधा कृष्ण पादान् सहगणा ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगतपते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। मूकं करोति वाचालं पंगुं लंघयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं दीनतारिणम्। Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
So it's amazing how the Lord makes arrangements. I was not supposed to speak tonight. There was another devotee, my god brother, Sameshwar Prabhu, was supposed to speak. But due to some reasons, he's not here, not able to make it. So unfortunately or fortunately, I'm here to speak to you all. And usually it's been where on Lord Ram Navami days or such that somehow or other I get an opportunity to speak. But this time I was, we had already arranged others, but somehow you speak. So I decided that I'll speak from my heart because I have not prepared any topic or any kirtan or anything like that. So I'm just filling in. But that's what devotee means, Devotee means, Prabhupada said devotee is full of confidence. Anybody here is a devotee? Please raise your hand. Anybody, any devotees here? 1, 2. Geez, everybody slowly is raising their hands. Wonderful. Haribol. Haribol. Yes. Well, in one sense, we don't consider ourselves devotees. In one sense, we don't. But on the other sense, we are on that path of devotional service. So we say, yes, I'm a devotee. And when we say I'm this or I'm that, you have to stand up to it also, isn't it? So we have to do that with confidence. And Prabhupada always expected from his devotees that when a devotee is put in a certain situation, the devotee will stand up for Krishna and will speak Krishna's glories. In any situation, anywhere, whatever the situation may be. And that is a true devotee. A devotee doesn't hide. A devotee doesn't go back. Why? Because he represents his Guru Parampara. When I heard this in lectures, I was like, that's true. I don't belong to myself. Isn't it? I don't belong to myself. I belong to Srila Prabhupada. And if Srila Prabhupada saw me running away, he'll be so upset. So we have to stand up with confidence. And that confidence comes from the Supreme Lord. He will give us the confidence. He will make us prepare. We just have to put some hard work. But everything we speak, everything that comes out, that comes from the Supreme Lord. May it be speaking, may it be kirtans, may it be cooking, may it be cleaning, may it be deity service. We may be very artistic. We may have all the kalas. But if that switch is not turned on from inside, it will never happen. And that's why mukam karoti vachalam pangum langayate giram yat kripatam ham vande Shri Guru Devataranam. Meaning that even a lay person who cannot walk, can cross over a mountain by the mercy of Guru. So that's what we need. So this Lord RamChandra's appearance day, last couple of weeks we've been doing his pastimes on Wednesdays. Those who are missing it are missing big time. Because that's our during the week time to connect again with devotees and Krishna. So we've done Hanuman pastimes. Last week we did Shabari pastimes. This Wednesday, Ram Tulsi Prabhu is going to speak more glories of Lord Ram. After Ram Navami is over, then Narsimha Chaturdashi will come. Then entire weeks we will do Narsimha pastimes. So we dive deep into those pastimes. Lord Ram is Maryada Purushottam. And Krishna is
Lila Purushottam.
Lila Purushottam. We cannot copy them, but we must imbibe their teachings, their qualities in us. It is very important. And we can see that from the pastimes of Lord Ram. His childhood pastimes are not as descriptive as Krishna's, like killing of the demons and playing with the gopis. And it's very, very simple, very subtle, Supreme Lord, Lord Ram. And one of very obedient. He came as a human being, but the Supreme Lord appears just like us, looks like that outwardly. But he comes to teach us some lessons. Otherwise, he's not bound to do anything. And his first, and there are many, many lessons we can learn, but some of that comes to my mind is how to be an ideal son, how to be an ideal husband, how to be an ideal brother, how to be an ideal master, how to be an ideal friend, how to be an ideal king. He teaches us from his own experiences. Despite paying the cost of going through so much pain and suffering, he's the Supreme Lord, so why does he have to go through all these miseries of exile, being in exile? As devotees, we sometimes wonder, why so much pain in my life? It seems like somebody told me, Prabhu, हम लोग घर पे भगवत गीता नहीं रखते. क्यों? We don't keep Bhagavad Gita at home. Why? Because it's part of Mahabharata. Okay? And if you keep Mahabharata, then घर पे भी Mahabharata हो जाएगा. If we keep Mahabharata at home, then at home also we will have fights. These misconceptions are there amongst people. But these are all mental speculations of individuals who just don't want to take shelter of the books, the scriptures, etc. So Lord Ram teaches us from his own example that how his day is coming. It's his day to be coronated as the supreme king, as the king. He's going to take over. He's very young. And everybody in Ayodhya is so excited. Imagine it's your graduation day tomorrow, or that day where something big in your life. But Ram was never excited, and he was never morose either. He was Dhira, RamChandra, Raghuvira, RamChandra, Ranadhira. And Prabhupada also told us that devotees should be Dhira. Dhira means very stable like this, in every situation, in good times and bad times. Not like one day in the clouds, and the next day completely down, and the next day up, and then down, and up, and down. That means the person needs a lot of bhakti in their life, very not mature yet. But when it's a mature devotee, recently we were seeing how Kadambakanan Maharaj, when he left his body due to prostate cancer, without taking any medications till his last day, last breath, without any medication, it's very painful. He was completely dhira. He's completely taken shelter of the holy names. It is possible, and it's happening in our own times. You may say, "Bhai, wo to Ram the, Bhagwan the." No, it's happened just now, just last month. So we have to learn. Why do we chant? Why do we take prasadam? Why do we do all these things? There's got to be a reason. We have to have a goal in mind. Like, why am I doing this? Do you know your why? You have all come here on a Sunday. Why? Because kids like it? Let's just step out, let's get out. Let's just, go have prasadam, you don't have to come and cook at night. No. That why has to be very clear. Why am I doing this? Why am I spending so many hours in a week chanting, reading, preaching, doing so many things, cultivating our children? For what? To become a devotee of the Lord. Basically, that's what it is. To develop that seed. We are sowing seeds of bhakti, and majority of the time that seed is not fructifying because of our anarthas. So we sow the seed, but it doesn't grow. It doesn't grow. We keep sowing it. But our goal should be to develop love for the Lord. And to develop love for the Lord means one has to become dhira. One has to become stable. One has to understand whatever material things I have, this material body I have, is the Lord's mercy. He gives me today, I take it. It's gone tomorrow, so be it. Most of it is my karma. But when I take complete shelter of the Lord, then He takes control of our lives. Sometimes people get confused. Is this my karma or is this my Lord acting? And we have to ask ourselves one question. Do I consider myself completely surrendered? If we think I'm 50% surrendered, then it's only 50% Lord acting in our lives. The other 50% that is happening is still karma. But as we completely surrender, we have that complete faith and conviction that my life is this life. I've done many lives in the past. I've gone through millions of yonis, and in every life I've taken care of myself, my family. But this life I'm not going to do that. This life I'm going to dedicate to serving the Supreme Lord. That is true surrender. So we start from there. And one who surrenders goes crazy, who pagal ho jata hai. You see any bhaktas, any devotees, do you see them? You know, they're in their proper senses. To materialists, they're completely pagal. They're completely fools. Why? Because constantly, anywhere, wherever they see the Supreme Lord. They're remembering Him, chanting Him, Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam, all the time. But we don't do that. We have switches on, off, now, Krishna, off, Krishna, on, Krishna, off, Krishna. So Prabhupada's books teaches us, while doing other activities, while taking care of family, taking care of the body, how we can remain Krishna conscious. And that is reminded when we keep coming in the association of devotees, constantly. And the mind says, no, don't. You already went on Sunday. Don't go again on another day. Don't go every Sunday. Why do? Mind is tricking you. Now the question is, am I going to listen to the mind or am I going to listen to what our acharyas say? That's what defines a person who's serious in Krishna consciousness and a person who's still taking it very lightly. But the best part is that we get a lot of strength in spiritual life by associating with strong devotees, associating with devotees. If we continue doing that, then we will also feel that strength. But if we hang around with, let's go for a movie, yeah. Can you watch the serial, season 1, season 2, season 3? So many things going on. Then we will also completely get lost in this material world. So we have to become strong, like Lord Ram. So we learn from his pastimes how he, his father, unfortunately his father didn't want to banish him, but he just said it. When he went there, he said, Father, you didn't even have to, why are you crying? Why are you even crying? Why did you, you could have just sent me a messenger, just told them that, you need to leave. I would have just left right away. So much love and respect, no doubts. Why did you do this? Why did you just listen to her? Why not my mother? Nothing, no questions asked. What is our position whenever something happens to us? First thing is we start defending. But here, he knew the position of his father. Similarly, we must also know the position of an acharya. We must know the position of Krishna. We must know the position of senior devotees. When senior devotees, and they speak to us, when spiritual masters, Shiksha Guru, Diksha Guru, when they speak to us, instruct us, chastise us, if we think like this, how Lord Ram thought, he's my father, how can I speak back to him? Then we will get that mercy from them. So first we have to learn a person. We have to be good readers of people. We must know how many friends we should have and how many acquaintances we should have. We should not take instructions from everybody. We should take instructions from 1, 2, 3 people, that's it, who will guide you. And he leaves. And just see how much love his brother has for him too. That he also wants to leave. And his wife wants to leave. And Lakshman's wife also wants to leave. They all want to leave with Ram. The entire Ayodhya Dham Vasis want to leave with him. But he's like, no. You know, I am being banished. I will go. And Lord knew everything. He knew the past, he knows the present, he knows the future. He knew everything that's going to happen in the past too. But he still did it. He still led that life. And when he's in the forest, you know, people still ask, like sometimes people ask me this question, that why not non-vegetarian food? You know, when Lord Ram was in the forest, what do you think he used to eat? There was only animals. So when I talked to that same person, I said, Bhagavad Gita, read Bhagavad Gita. He told me that, well, how do you know it's the same verses, everything same? When Vedavyas was writing and Krishna is speaking to Arjuna and then Mahabharata and Bhagavatam, everything. How do you know that this is the same words? And he asked me one question. He said, were you there that time? I said, no, I wasn't there. Then I asked him the same question. How do you know he was eating meat? Were you there that time? Well, no answer. It's just foolish people giving all these conceptions and misguiding the society. First of all, the Supreme Lord doesn't need food. He's self-satisfied. He doesn't need food. But people like this doubt. And same thing happened when he's searching for Sita. Sita, where are you? Sita. He's asking the trees, he's asking a stone, have you seen my Sita? He's crying. And Mother Parvati sees this. And she knows her husband is worshipping Lord Ram. He's his Aradhya. Bhagavan, Sri Ram, he's chanting Ram's name. He says, no, don't tell me that is Ram. That person there, crying for his wife? He says, yeah, that is my Lord Ram. No. I'm going to go and test him. No, Parvati, don't do this. It's a big mistake. Don't go to test him. No, let me go. And I'll prove it to you that this is not the Supreme Personality of Godhead. He's not Ram. He's just some human being with special powers, perhaps. So she goes. And what she does, the powers that she has, she looks like Sita. Exactly like Sita. And she walks up to, Ram is, Sita, Sita. And she comes in front. He looks at her, Sita, Sita. Then she goes here, Sita, Sita. And she's standing right in front. Sita. Exactly, same height, same features, everything. He says, my Lord, I'm right here. Don't you recognize me? Huh? Have you seen my Sita? What's wrong with him? He knew right away. This was Mother Parvati. Mother Parvati was so embarrassed, so embarrassed. She's trying to be Sita, and Ram just goes around and starts looking for Sita. And she goes back with moroseness and her head down, and she goes back to Shiva, and Shiva is like, Agi, mile aapko? Human being mile ke Shri Ram mile? Nothing happened. I didn't see anything. And Lord Shiva got really angry with her. What do you mean I didn't see anything and I didn't face anything? I was just trying to wake you up. So. And he was upset because he wanted to hear the pastimes, that interactions that she had with Ram. But she wasn't willing to share because she lost her bet. So people like this try to prove that Ram is not Bhagavan, Krishna is not Bhagavan, playing with the gopis, snatching them. And that's why we need to educate the world. We need our children to learn Ramayana. We need our children to read Bhagavad Gita, Mahabharata. So for generations to come, they can tell this to others. We don't want them to learn fairy tales. We don't want them to learn fiction. What are they going to get out of that? It's fiction to begin with. So this is what we need to teach them. And throughout Ramayana, there's so many pastimes. Even devotees like Jatayu, who knew that they were going to get killed at the hands of Ravan, fought Ravana to save Sita. And Lord Ram was not upset with him. He was not like, how come you couldn't save Sita? Jatayu, you're so powerful. But he gave him with his own hands. He burnt his body. Why? Because you tried. Jatayu, you tried. And for that trial, for that trying hard, Lord Ram was pleased. So in our own lives too, that when situations come, there's no time, there's no money, there is health problems. But if we just remember Jatayu and try, he's fighting with Ravan, we are fighting with Maya. But if we just keep trying, he will bless us. Because he knows your capacity, he knows our capacity. Everybody's capacity here is different. But are we capping our capacity? Ask ourselves. Actually, all of us here have more capacity than what we can do. We are just like Hanuman, who has forgotten all his powers. And when his powers were reminded that, hey, Hanuman, Pavanaputra, Jag, Ud, you don't know who you are. Get up. They're reminding him. And he's like, and he becomes powerful. He jumps to Lanka. So the devotees similarly remind us that, hey, Ud, Uttishta Bharata. They remind us, they say, you can do more. No, Prabhuji, I can't give class. Prabhuji, no, I can't sing. Prabhuji, I cannot do this, I cannot do that. No, I'm telling you, you can do this. Try it, and you will see how you can do it. But we don't have faith. We don't have faith in other devotees. We only think, we have already programmed our mind that I am a fool, because throughout growing up, somebody or the other told us, "Tu kuch nahi karega life mein." How many of you felt that, have been told that? Nobody? Yes? Honestly? Yeah. No, you can't do much. And we are trained to be like that. We are trained to be like everybody else, like a million other people. You are also one of them. But devotee is different. Devotee is not like the billions and millions out there. Devotee is very special in the eyes of the Lord. And we can do miracles. So we have to pray to Lord Ram to give us His mercy like He gave to Hanuman. Hanuman, there are many devotees of Lord Ram, but Hanuman is in special books of Lord Ram. One time, someone approached, was Sugri or someone, and said, or maybe it was Hanuman, he said, Lord Ram, you must have a list of your special devotees. Can I see that? He says, yeah, go into my kutir, and under my mat where I sleep, there is one book. Go get that. And Hanuman actually, he goes and he opens it, and he says the names of many, Sugriv is there, and Shabari is there, and Lakshman is, many of them are there. And he's actually looking for his own name. He doesn't see his name. So he becomes disappointed, he goes to Lord Ram. Ramji, I saw everybody's name, like my name is not there. Then what he does is, from under his dhoti here, tied, he goes and he removes one paper. And he gives it to Hanuman, and Hanuman opens it. And he sees, in there is the name of, Jor se bolo Baba. Hanuman. And Hanuman is like, how come my name is here and not there? And then Lord Ram says that those are the devotees who always think about me. in that list are the names of devotees who are always remembering me, thinking about me. And I said, and this one? This is a name about whom I am thinking all the time. Huh? I am remembering every time, and I cannot forget you. So, nothing to take away from the other devotees. But Hanuman is also there because he's remembering the Lord all the time, and he's just following his orders. So if we can take this one point from this today's talk is that a devotee means very simple. Just follow and execute the instructions of your spiritual master. Just follow and execute what has been given to us. Stay simple. Don't make it too complicated. Simple. If you have qualities to do different ragas, if you have qualities to make baklavas, if you have qualities to, nice dance, great, wonderful. But end of the day, what Krishna is looking for is that purity, sincerity, humility, tolerance, and he's looking at our heart. And in that heart, if there is any envy, even slightest envy, if there is certain greed, if there's even little anger, you can't forgive somebody. If that is still there, trust me, the Lord is not going to come and reside there. He's just going to wait till you clean that space out. And if we can clean that whole space, and people may say, they may step on you, they may do so many things, but if you can keep your heart very pure and clean, doesn't matter who comes and resides there. Maybe you will not have a single friend in this world, but the Lord will become your best friend. Anybody has any questions or comments? Okay. I'm here for the next 1 hour. If you have a question or comment, you can always approach me.
Thank you.
Shri RamChandra Bhagavan ki Jai. Ram Navami Mahamahotsav ki Jai. So we're going to be celebrating on Thursday, starting at 6 p.m. We'll be starting with Kirtan, Ram Bhajans. We're going to sing Hanuman Chalisa also, because Hanuman ji hai. We're going to sing Ram Stuti that day. We're going to do Abhishek we're going to have a small Ram Parivar that day. And we also have some cultural program. And we have a nice feast as well. So we will start at 6. If everyone comes early, then we can also end early, because generally we wait for the devotees because we don't want them to miss out important parts of the program. So try your best to come. And for kids also, it's actually a festival day. Make it very festive at home, starting from morning. So they should, it's not just another day for them. Light lamps, put some colors, put some garlands, put some lights, deep jalao, make it, make some nice prasadam. It's not Ekadashi prasad that day, it's regular. So make this, and so the kids also looking forward to these festivals. So we'll see you all on Thursday. And Hare Krishna.
Thank you.
Shri Prabhupada ki.